What's going on, guys? This is Nick, aka A-TownKid, and look at that score at the end of the first round. 24-10 or 23-10. I can't really see, the computer's too far away. And not a very good first round. I was using the M27, I believe, and I was getting smacked around because there's probably four guys on the other team that were using FALs with target finders. And that's going to be the topic today, guys. So as you can see, as I swapped to mine, and by mine, I mean I think this gun's maybe level 14 or something like that for me. I just wanted to get stock on it, and I wanted to get select fire on it, and that was it. So I pull mine out, and I proceed to go to work, because this gun is overpowered as shit. And you can argue me down, you can tell me I'm wrong, you can tell me there's something about this gun that doesn't make it overpowered, but I'm not going to listen to you, because this gun needs a nerf now. I mean, it has become overplayed. You're going to run every single lobby you get into. There's going to be anywhere from 3 to 5 people on the other team. If you play ground war, somewhere in that range, that many people are going to be using the FAL. And most of the time, the common setup you're going to see is silencer, target finder, and select fire. And that is usually the setup you see for the guys that are not very good at the game. And that they are not the reason that make me think this gun is overpowered. And because I understand the gun is super easy to use, so that's why the kids that aren't very good at the game, they use it and they sit in head glitches the entire game, and they just look at you with a big ass red diamond around you, and they pick you off over and over again. But it's not them that makes me say it's overpowered, because it's just so easy. It gives them something easy to use, so I understand why they use it. But those guys, you can usually get around. You can kind of find your way around the map, navigate the map, and get away from them. But what makes me say it's overpowered is because when you run into a good player, a guy who has an understanding for this game, a guy who understands spawns, understands spots, understands how the map rotates and works, then it is near impossible to get around him, because this gun, I mean, alright, let me put it like this. This gun, up close, is like 2 hit shots to kill. Like, hands down, is 2 shots to kill. And from far away, it feels like it's only 3 shots to kill. I mean, sometimes you get a Phantom 4th ghost marker, or you get a Phantom 4th hit marker, but they're dropping on the 3rd shot. And so if you try to beat him in a long range fight and you're not using the FAL, he's picking you up before you can even get like your 2nd shot off. If you try to rush him, then this gun's fire rate with select fire on it is not fast by any means, but it is still fast enough to drop you before you even get shots on him. And this gun's hip fire spread is that of an SMG. I have literally taken this gun, I went to raid, and where that big cluster area is in the middle of B, there were 4 guys that were all tac inserting, and I held down R1 and I did not ADS once, and these guys were anywhere from short to mid range, and I was hip firing the entire time, and I dropped every single one of them in, I guess, what you would consider normal time for the FAL. Very, very fast, just hip firing with it, because it is a laser beam. ADSing is a laser beam hip firing. The gun's got a pretty good fire rate with select fire on it, and it's impossible to get around unless you're using one. And that's the sole reason I created this class. But I want to see y'all's opinions if y'all feel the same way I do about this gun, because it is getting to where it is simply overused. This and the target finder LMGs, you see a bunch of those now. Those not so much, because the fire rate is pretty slow, and those guys have the mobility of turtles, so they can't move around that fast. And this is basically, that's a good way to describe this gun. This gun is a target finder LMG, and an LMG, the fact that it drops as fast as it does, but you have the mobility of an assault rifle. It's ridiculous. I don't care how you nerf it, I would prefer to see the select fire rate go down some. That would be what I would prefer, and then maybe it wouldn't be as bad, because you drop so fast short range against this gun. You got to have some kind of counter to it. Like, if you're using an SMG, you should not lose a gunfight to a select fire single shot gun. Watch this part. Let me cut myself off. Watch this. 1, 2, 3. Now this guy gets shots in my back, and I'm sorry. You know, you can't do anything about that. It's ridiculous, guys. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you're new, subscribe. If you like the video, leave a like, and look for me tomorrow, guys. And leave in the comments what you feel about this gun too. I want to see what y'all think. I want to see if y'all are on the same page as I am. But anyways, guys, this has been A-Town, but I'm out. Peace.